what we talked about this morning with our suffixes. So, let's see. Landon, can you tell us what a suffix is?
A suffix is like when you say a word and then you add like ing or ig.
Okay. So when we add something on the end, what happens to that word?
It becomes another word like add plus ing equals adding.
Add plus ing. So it adds words, it adds letters, but what's it do to the meaning of the word? Does it stay the same?
No.
Eris, do you agree with him? What do you agree with?
When you add the add and ing together, it makes a whole new word.
Malachi, can you revoice what she just said? Remember, if you're not sure, you can ask her.
What did you say? I said when you add the add and ing together, it makes a whole new word. When you add the add plus the ing, it creates a new word.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, we did that this morning with ing, and ing means what, Abai?
It means now.
It means now. It's happening now. What am I doing now that you could put ing onto? Talking. What else am I doing? Walking, teaching. What am I doing? I'm standing. I'm doing a lot of things now.
Writing.
So, not quite yet, but I will. Here's my next question. If we're going to add ing, which is the present tense, what do we add if it's the past tense? If it has already happened? What would we add for that? Bailey?
Like if it's add, the past tense would be added.
Added. So what did she just add to that word? I see people are agreeing with her. What did she add to that? She took the word add, because we had that here. What did she add to make it past tense? Maddie?
She added ed.
Yes, we agree. She added the ed, and the ed has what meaning?
It
already happened. It means did. It did happen. So this morning, we did add the ing. This afternoon, we will be adding the ed. Okay? So, would you please get out your phonics folder and go back to the page from this morning? And we're going to use that same page. We are adding the ing, but now we're just going to do the ed. So go ahead and split your page in half, like I did. Partition it, please, where you need to. If you don't have any more space, what would be a good solution for that problem? All right, when you are ready, put your finger on your nose. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and just use the word that you used as an example just now, which is add. So if we're going to do add, we need to add the suffix ed. But before we do that, I'm jumping ahead. I apologize. Up here, remember we left a space. Adding ing and, wait, when that space? Ed. So add that to the top of your heading of your page. Ed, which is not now, but in the past. It's did. It did happen. Did. Past tense. When you have that added to yours, give me a thumbs up. I did use the word add. You're going to notice as we learn about these, you're going to hear a lot of base words and suffixes throughout your day now. All right, thumbs down, please. The first one we're going to start with is add, because we already did that one first. So, add, how do we spell it?
A-D-D.
We already did that one this morning. So we know add, so go ahead and write add. Add. Plus did. We already did. So plus ed. Creates what word?
Added.
Added. All right, load the word for me. Arms up, please.
What's add?
Good question. Put your hands down for a second. Can you say that again?
Which ad do you want us to put on the paper?
Does anybody have an answer for him? Anybody have an answer? Braylon, which ad should we put on this paper?
Add like you added 10 to 2.
So, what word did we talk about this morning? This is the ad that we use in math. The other ad is when it's a short for what big word? What big word, Avery? You might see it on a billboard, you might see it in a commercial. You want Juice Friend to help you out? We do agree with that. Okay, so are we talking about adding, like, combining two things, or are we talking about an advertisement?
Combining 2 things.
We're combining 2 things. Okay, so we're going to have the 2 D's there, okay? All right, now, everybody get your arms up. Load the word, please. Added. 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 4 phonies. Black, clap, and chin. Added. 2 syllables. Pencils up, arms ready. Get your hands on your arms, please. Added. A-D-D-E-D. Added. A-D-D-E-D. Added.
This one has a lot of D's in it.
It does, and hopefully those D's are D's and not A's, because they're what kind of letters? Tall letters. Good job. All right, so I'm going to give us a couple new ones that are not on the list now. Okay. So what did I ask you to do when you squish a ghost? You push in your chair. So if you already did it, the word is push. What's our base word of pushed? Push. Okay. So what's at the end of push? It's a digraph. S-H. Okay. So push is P-U-S-H. All right, write it down, please. The P drops below the line. Got a tall H. Then you add the past tense, and your word becomes push. Load the word for me, please. Push. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Push. 4 phonies. Clap, clap, chin. Push, push, push. 1 syllable. Pencils up. Push. P-U-S-H-E-D. Push. Will you go let Drew in, please? Thanks. All right, the P drops below that line. Push. Tall H. E. Tall D. Pushed. Excuse me, and just have a seat. Join us, please. Thank you. All right, the next word is something that you do on a trampoline.
Jump.
Jump. Okay. So if you jumped, what's the base word?
Jump.
Jump. What's at the end of jump?
MP.
MP, which is a blend. What vowel sound do you hear? Which is a U. Spell jump for me. J-U-M-P. Jump. J-U-M-P. We add our past tense, and you have your ED there. When you add the past tense, the word now is jump. Load the word for me, please. We will wait for everybody. Join us. Ready? Jumped. Jumped. 5 phonies. Clap, clap, and chin. Jump. 1 J, drop the P, E, D. Jumped. Like the book that way. Yeah. Alright, so now you're going to turn and talk with your floor partner. I want you to come up with 3 more words we can add here to our base words. Add the ED and make a new word. So turn and talk with your floor partners, please. Let me get him caught up really quick, okay? Okay, so we are, you have jumped. We have to jump. So look up here on the board. That's a plus symbol. So we're going to write J-U-M-P. There you go. Write J-U. Can you do it right now? Catch won't work here, but right now we're going to write jump. Jump. Why don't you do it? It's okay. Do it right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to sit on you Alright, start finishing your conversation in the next 15 seconds. Turn back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, looking forward to hearing some words. Malachi, what's a word that you and your partner talked about? Treated. Would that work? Yeah. Treated. Let's see. Put it in a sentence. Who can put it in a sentence for us? Why don't you call in a friend? Put your word in a sentence for us.
I treated my dog.
Good or bad? Good. Hopefully you say good. Okay, I treated my dog good. Alright, so does treated work here?
Yes.
What's the base word to treated?
Treat.
Treat. So what's at the beginning of treat?
T-R.
T-R. Zeppelin T-R. What's in the middle of treat? It's vowel team E-A. So how do you spell treat?
T-R-E-A-T.
Okay, so go ahead and write T-R-E-A-T. Treat. Oh, our voices are off right now because you're writing the word treat. Then you're going to add the past tense, which is how? ED. Which becomes the word
Treated.
treated. Load the word for me. Ready? Treated. Treated. 5 phonies. Last time 10. Treated. 2 syllables. Pencils up. Treated. Hands on your shoulders. Treated. T-R-E-A-T-E-D. Treated. T-R-E-A-T. Add the past tense.
Are we doing two because we have
Alright. We will get to that. Are you asking why it has a different sound at the end?
I know why it has a different sound, but I thought we were doing d at the end, like add d and not put.
Okay, so here is the thing you need to know about ED. ED has a different sound depending on the consonant in front of it, and we will talk about that part tomorrow. Because if you notice jumped, what do you hear? You don't hear d. What do you hear? If you have pushed, what do you hear? Pushed.